Hello students, welcome ulit sa online tutorial natin. Sige, continue tayo. So for the figure shown daw, friction at the pivot point B, which is ito, is neglected. Sorry. The right angle uniform cylinder bar ABC has a weight of W. Naku, kailangan pa natin i-determine kung nasan yung center dito. If the weight of the bar daw is 100 Newton, compute daw the minimum weight of cylinder at B to cause loss of contact at A. Again, for the figure shown, friction at the pivot point B is neglected, right angle uniform cylinder bar. Okay. If the weight of the bar is 100, compute the minimum weight of cylinder at D to cause the loss of contact at A. Loss of contact at A. I think there will always be a contact at A, but I think lang ang loss of contact na sinasabi should be at C. Tama ba? If the weight of the bar is 100, compute the minimum weight of cylinder D. Tama. I think ang loss of contact na sinasabi is C. It means walang reaction sa C. It will be in equilibrium, but wala nang reaction sa C. But again anyway, ang maganda dito, we have in answer key naman. Meron tayong answer key. So, hindi tayo magkakamali, no? If ever, or alam natin kung kailan tayo magkakamali. So, for now, I'll just assume this is a typo and then this is C. Weight of the bar is 100. Compute the minimum weight. Sige. So, let me try to draw the figure. Yeah. So, ito. Now, I will try something kasi paano ba? If I will solve the centroid of the bar, medyo mahirapan ako. I mean, not mahirap, but alam ko na ang centroid should be somewhere here, di ba? Nandyan. However, ang gagawin ko na lang, I'll just actually assume that the weights of the bar, there are actually two bars. Ang isa nandito, yan, W1 and then W2. Try lang natin. Anyway, alam naman natin kung magkakamali tayo. So, this is W1, this is W2, and then ito yung tanong, which is the weight of the bar is tawagin natin tong W3. Bali, ang unknown sa problem is the W3 or the weight dito sa D, no? Tama. Nasaan na yan? Yan, sorry. Yan pala. So, ito yung unknown. Yan yung unknown. Sige, so paano ba natin gagawin to? We know that this is 90 degrees. First, let's try to calculate W1 and W2. Now, based on the figure, tingnan nyo. Yan. Based on the figure, this is L over 3 and then this is 2/3 L over 3. So basically, if you add 1/3 plus 2/3, this will actually be equal to L. Meaning, the length of the bar is actually L and then ito is 1/3. Ito naman is 2/3 of the bar. Meaning, the weight, yung W1 should be 2/3 of 100, diba? Kasi uniform naman yan. So, 2/3 of 100. The other one should be, ano ba to? 1/3 of 100. Sorry. Okay. Next, we actually need the angle. Otherwise, medyo mahirapan tayo mag-sum up ng moments, no? So, ito, actually, we can get the angle. Ito. Kung ano yung inclination nito ba? Yan. Kailangan natin yan with using this angle here. 30 degrees yan. 30 degrees yan. If that is 30 degrees, I hope you'll agree this is actually 60 degrees kasi 60 plus 30 is 90. And then this is also 30 degrees yung sa kabila. Diba? So, I think okay na tayo dyan. Sige. So, by the way, this is L over 3, no? 2/3 L over 3. So, I'll just assume a random length para mas madali. Okay, now, you can assume 10, you can assume 20. Ako, I'll just assume the total length is 30 so that I know na ang distance or ang length ito is 20 meters. And then this is 10 meters. Again, assumption lang yan, but rest assured, maka-cancel out yan. Okay? Huwag kayong mag-alala. So, I think that's it. And then, sum up tayo ng moment. Summation of moment. Obviously, we'll sum up moments at the center na yan. Ano yung point na yan? Point B? Point B. Sige. So, sandali. Kunin muna natin. Ilipat natin sa kabila. Yan. Okay. Now, you might be wondering, sir, bakit walang reaction sa C? Now, wala akong nilagay na reaction sa C kasi about to lose contact man sa C. So, pag about to lose contact, then meaning the reaction at C should be 0 na. Okay, so wala nang reaction dyan. Ang reaction lang will be at B. So, dyan tayo mag-sum up ng moments para hindi na tayo magsusolve sa reaction sa B. So, summation of moment at B, clockwise equals counterclockwise. Ang clockwise will be W1, and then ang counterclockwise will be W3 and W2. So, clockwise, that is W1, which is 2/3 times 100. I think that's it. And then counterclockwise, ay, may moment arm pala. So, ang moment arm, we actually need this value here. Ito. Itong distance na to, and then i-divide natin by 2. Buti na lang, alam natin ang distance na to. Ito ba? We actually need this distance. Dali ha. Yan. Ito, kailangan natin ang distance na to. Ito din, yung sa kabila. However, alam natin ang distance na yan, di ba? This is actually, I think this is 20 cosine 60 degrees. And then the other one should be, ito, sorry. Diba? That's 20 cosine 60. And then the other one must be 10 cosine 30. Okay? Cosine yan na kasi yan yung side of the triangle with the angle. So that's 20 cosine 60. Yung kabila is 20 cosine 30 degrees. So that we will know the moment arm. Check down natin. Lipat ko muna to. Yan. Sige. So, 2/3 times 100. And then, moment arm will be 20 times cosine 60. So, 176 over 2. I think that's it. And then, must be equal to 1/3 times 100. Tama, no? And then, ang moment arm will be yung 20 cosine 30 degrees over 2. Diba? And then that is for W2. And then plus another clockwise or another counterclockwise moment will be caused by W3. Now, ang moment arm naman ng W3 will be the whole 20 times cosine 30 degrees. Ay, sorry. Okay, so I think okay na tayo dito. Notice only W3 is the unknown. You can solve that one using your calculator, ha? So, I'll just use the function here. So, W3. Okay, check na natin kung tama ba. Ako, hindi ko pala naayos. Hindi pa pala ito naayos, no? So, W3, I think I'll be reinstalling the software kasi di ko gets bakit hindi niya yung bang degree function, ayaw niyang by the way, huwag na kayong magtaka saan galing to. Anyway, this is just a simplified version of the equation above, but sa inyo, you have your shift solved naman. 2.578. Naku, maling-mali. Sige. Saan tayo nagkamali dito? Okay, nakita ko na. So, ito pala, this is not 20 rather, but that's 10, di ba? 10 kasi yung distance niya. So, this is 10 pala dyan, and then 10 din dito. Yan. Okay, so anyway, copyhin natin ito ulit. This will be degree. Okay, sorry, di ko napansin. 10 meters para to. Hindi to 20 ha. That's actually 10 cosine. Itong distance na to ba? That's 10 cosine 30 degrees. Okay. Uy, mali pa din. Ano ba yung sagot dito? Okay, so nakita ko na pala yung mali. So again, saan ba tayo? Kanina, no? This is 10. Kaya nasabi ko this is 10. So, alam ko na kung saan tayo nagkamali. What is us is the weight at D. However, tama yung sagot natin na the force at A should be 21. However, if you notice, there's actually a pulley here. Diba? So, dapat yung force sa D, same to sa nasagutan natin sa previous problems, di ba? So, if this is the pulley and then this is the force, ito yung force at D, FD, nandito yung, ano yun? 21 na nakuha natin. So, if that is 21, the other side should be also 21. I think 21.8, no? Di ba? The other side should be 21.8, which makes FD twice the load at A. Okay? So, meaning, so, FD, lalagay ko nandito, ha? So, yan pala. So, meaning, the force at D pala, or the weight of the cylinder must be equal to twice W3 based on our figure, 43.65. I mean, 88 lang yung sa kanya. But anyway, that's just the same, no? 43.88. Again, that's because there's actually a rope here. Yan, sige. So, I hope okay tayo dyan. Okay, so same pa din. If you have any questions or clarifications with regards to the solution, please do not hesitate to comment down below. Maraming salamat sa panonood and see you sa next video natin. Salamat.